Hello, happy Thursday, Move Crew. Those of you I haven't met, my name's Melissa. I'm co-founder of Move, and Mooch and I are so excited, and the whole team, about this 30-day holiday challenge. And so, one of the questions we're getting a lot about is how to handle the bloat, questions on metrics, and touching more on saying no. So, whether you are or aren't in the challenge, this will provide a lot of value for you. Those of you in the challenge, make sure you are checking your email because every day you're getting something of value from us. And we want to know what is the most helpful. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Hannah. Thanks for being here. So one of the questions we have gotten from holiday challengers is, how do I handle the bloat? So I know that, being bloated isn't great, and I know that certain foods are going to make me feel bloated, but what do I actually do when I feel bloated? And it's an awesome question. And the thing is, hey Megan, the thing is a lot of it is waiting it out. Now there are things that can help. Now, a few remedies. So charcoal is going to be detoxifying. So if you feel like you are overloaded and bloated because you've had a lot of toxins, that could be alcohol, that could be pollutants, that could be a lot of processed stuff, chemicals, charcoal would be great. If you're bloated because you've just eaten mass quantities of food, aloe water could work really well. It's going to heal your intestinal tract. It's going to help ease digestion. It's going to help with inflammation. It's going to just cool everything down. So aloe water could be great for that. Milk thistle is also really detoxifying. Rose water is going to help with inflammation. So the big thing is knowing what you need. Now the other thing is that if you are really bloated, you want to eat simple to digest foods. So raw foods, leafy greens, potatoes are really healing, sweet potatoes, purple potatoes. I love all potatoes. Avoid complex things. Avoid things that are fried. Avoid dairy. Avoid things that are hard to digest. Lunch meats, no. Yogurt, stay away from. This is, again, if you're really bloated. Those foods are going to make it harder. So keep it simple when you're bloated. Have some fresh fruit. Have some veggies. Have some salad. Have your aloe water. Have some potatoes, and just let things work their way through, and then you're going to feel better. I hope that helps. Other questions, let me know. Yeah, Megan's dropped something in the comments here about the charcoal mixed with water. Yes, great question. So yes, you're not just going to have charcoal. You mix the activated charcoal with water. Now, you can do that we order everything off Amazon. So you can order it off of Amazon, or you could just check in and we'll let you know what kind you need to get. All right, update on metrics. So many of you have asked about the metric sheets. Now the metric sheets are really important. It is something that you track. And so we do not count calories. We do not count fat. We don't do macros. We don't want you to do any of that. We don't want you to count almonds. We don't want you to do anything in that way. We do want you to be aware of if you're hitting your goals, right? Think about this. Let's just real talk. It's so easy to be nothing's working, right? And it's so easy to be everything's going to shit, right? It's probably not nothing's working. It's probably not everything going to shit, right? Everyone's mad at me. Probably not everyone mad at you. So during the season when we're already overwhelmed and we're already exhausted, let's let go of that inflammatory thought process and language and really look at metrics. So we like to look at metrics around our goals. So maybe we didn't hit everything one day, but we hit most things. Or maybe we're not aware of how much we're not making space for ourselves. And it's wow, I haven't hit my metrics of drinking my water or doing my journaling at all this week. When you look at metrics or when you do any type of reflection, really important, you do so without judgment, you do so without blaming, you do so without shaming. So if you are in the challenge and you're using your metrics, know that it's a really important way to measure progress and to have real data-driven, realistic conversations that aren't just everything, no one, awful, right? It's actual, it's true. You're looking at stuff that's true. And it's also calling yourself out a little bit if you're not doing it. So we've got to be able to, in growth, we've absolutely got to be able to call ourselves out if we aren't sure, why something isn't going right, or if we're not making that progress. Like, we've got to be able to call ourselves out in a loving, compassionate way. Like, wow, I'm not doing this, and let it be okay. All right. Huge thing. Complete your metrics, get them done. Don't let shame or blame or guilt or embarrassment stop you. Get them done. If you're not meeting your goals, call yourself out and make an adjustment and move forward. That's it. The people who we see grow the most and succeed the most are the ones who can call themselves out lightly, without blaming, without shaming, make adjustments, and move forward, because that's life, right? All right, last thing. We talked a lot earlier this week on saying no. We've got more content coming out on that. In week 4 of the holiday challenge, we're going to go really deep into that. But I want to remind you, when you're saying no, one of the biggest mistakes, especially I see women make, is that we over-explain. Like, well, I can't because Johnny needs me to go here, and Susie wanted me to do this, and I have to be 12 places and drop the cookies off, right? Like, no one needs to know any of that, right? So a lot of times when we're saying no, it's just, thank you so much, I can't make it. Or no, I can't be there. And getting out of our own heads of being able to, having to over-explain. Like, we don't owe these really long, in-depth explanations. So think about when you're saying no, if you're getting like paralysis around it because you're not sure on how to say no, or you feel like you have to explain everything. Are they even going to like that? Are they going to believe me? Any of that, like all of that is really just going to get in the way, right? And it can actually cause more distraction and it can cause more drama. So you don't have to do any of that. Just simply saying no. All right, everybody. Last thing I want to do is announce our winners from week 1. Super excited to announce them. I will tag you in the comments. We'll make sure that you got your prizes and all this good stuff. We're so grateful to have you on doing this 30-day holiday challenge. If you have questions on it, you want to join it late, you still can. You can do it right into the new year. It's fine. Like, let's get out of that all or nothing mentality. Please, 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 please. Let's get out of that. Nobody grows in that. So our winners for the challenge, week 1, we've got Kendra Oroko. Sorry, we've got all K's here. Kelly Quinn, Kendra Oroko. Kendra, I hope I said that correctly. I have a tough last name, so call me out if I didn't. And Catherine Hawk. Kelly Quinn, Kendra Oroko, and Catherine Hawk. Congratulations, you guys have crushed the first week. We've loved your engagement. We've loved your metrics. We loved what you're doing. Carry that momentum forward. Remember, the holidays don't need to be stressful. The more we can alleviate a lot of the stress and chaos, allow ourselves to say no, figure out how to fix the damn bloat, they can be super fun. And that's what we want for you. So thanks for tuning in. Let us know what questions you have, and we will talk soon.